Hi guys, thanks for checking out my video. As a lot of you will be aware, I've started working with Gorilla James. We're looking to get him on the long drive circuit. In a previous video I touched on the fact that Gorilla has a fantastic X factor. Just in this video I'm going to go into it in a bit more detail and show how you can put it into your game to hopefully get longer drives. The X factor is quite a simple calculation. It takes the amount of rotation you've done with your upper body and you take it away from your lower body. The higher the value you can get, the better your capabilities of hitting the golf ball are. Gorilla is a fantastic example of this. He only turns his hips slightly, very minimal, a lot less than what the average golfer would do. But what he's able to do is turn the upper body as far, if not slightly further than what the average person can do. So what that means is his position at the top, although it can look very similar to others, the amount of stretch that he's got, the amount of twisting in his torso is far greater than your average punter. For this reason, it gives him the potential to hit the ball absolutely miles. So how can you use this information and put it into your own game? The key thing is, a lot of people think the more that they can turn their upper body and the further they can get the club around, the further they'll hit it. Although that can sort of help you with your arc at times, I would rather you feel like you stabilise the lower body, you don't turn the hips too far, and then as a result turn with the upper body. It might not be quite as far as you can physically swing it, but your X factor, the amount of tension you've got in your body will be greater, so your potential to hit it further will be a lot greater. A couple things to consider though is, and if you're in a position, if you're at home and you can follow along here, it's quite a nice one to do because you'll really feel the difference. If you turn the shoulders with a very flat plane, you can actually turn a lot further than if you turn the shoulders with a slightly steeper plane, almost feeling like this left shoulder's going down a bit. In terms of the X factor value, you would think my first example would get you hitting it further, but if you're at home and you've just done these two movements, you'll feel that when you turn down, as the hips and the shoulders are turning on a slightly different plane themselves, it'll actually increase the amount of tension you can have present in the system. So sometimes, instead of going for the greatest X factor you can possibly get, really feel about how much tension you're creating. The tension really gives you, it's kind of a springboard to use in the downswing to increase your club head speed. One thing you do need to consider is your physical capabilities and if you can actually handle the tension. Gorilla is a fantastic example of somebody that uses X factor to their advantage. But if you actually use the numbers that he got, so very minimal here, very stretched here, what you might find is your body physically can't handle that much in the system, and as a result the sequencing in the downswing can be affected negatively. So really on the range, try and see if you can eke out a little more tension, but if it feels too tight or it's on the borderline starts to hurt a bit, just make it slightly lower in order so you can actually use it. I hope this video has been helpful. Please leave some comments down below and I hope to catch you soon.